Welcome back to Strategies with Sasquatch. I'm Josh, and we're back with some more The Long Dark. Yeah, with a little bit of Scurvy Loper. Gonna keep continuing the quest. So we're in the ravine, and I kept having issues last stream with rabbits disappearing, so... Oh, I might have to turn my headset down. There we go. How much time on this? These are till boiled dry, okay. I'm just gonna make a little bit more water, and then, because I've got a lot of water. Okay, let's just drop some of this water. Actually, I might drink some of it too. And let me see here, because at the end of the stream, it never happened. But there was, I had seen a rabbit cross right in front of us here, and as you can see by the food meter, still hungry, and I'm doing my best to avoid as much. Oh, there's a rabbit here with no meat on it, and it's gone. Yep, and it's gone. Okay, not worried about that. I should have known better. Should have known not to touch it until I was ready to harvest it, but that's okay. 22 minutes on the fire. I got some time. I'd like to... I'm just gonna poke my head out here and see if I can't see if it's around. I don't want to go chasing it, but it's like I'm not going for the well-fed. I've dealt with the starvation for a while now, so everything with that is fine. But it would be nice to have more food. So I'm not seeing it. Come on, up the hill. You could do it. Yeah, I don't see it. That's kind of strange, because it's nowhere. I don't see it anywhere. Sometimes there's a rabbit that'll walk over that way, but this is fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, I know. I mean, I guess I had stood here talking for a little bit. I can't remember if the blizzard is just now stopping or what the deal is, but let's put some clothes on. No. Put the bad one on the outside. There we go. Now, I would prefer that my stuff doesn't get wet, but at the same time, I want to make sure that I can get out of here. So that's not quite enough water. No, I don't even want to be drinking that. I think that's an emergency situation tea, like if I accidentally give myself food poisoning or something. Yeah, not too many torches. So I'm going to grab some. And if that rabbit shows up, then whatever. I'm just going to let it be. So I can't remember who said it. I don't want to give credit to the wrong person or upset anybody, but like by saying, hey, this is who said it, and it wasn't that person. So the idea is that apparently the fire... Oh, yep, Willis is high. Oh my goodness. The fire... I'm going to take one more of these. I don't know how many more fires are going to end up making, but... Yep, Willis is high. So that rabbit should eventually show up at that campfire, maybe? I think that's how that works. Hold on one second. Thank you. That's enough. Yeah, I'm streaming. Thank you. I appreciate you protecting me, but that's more than enough. Alright, anyway, headed to Coastal Highway. I have a heavy hammer that I'd like to place at the forge at the Riken. And I still don't have a hacksaw. But there is some scrap metal I could find. I wouldn't mind doing another forge. That would actually be really cool. Potentially could get another hatchet and or knife. But mostly I would like to... I need more arrowheads, so... It's actually not too bad out. The time of day is decent. The one arrow down is like, yeah, -1. It's really nice out. Slightly encumbered, but that's because I don't have the well-fed. Excuse me. I mean, we're at the exit here, so... I don't know which direction I'm going to go through Coastal Highway, but I don't plan on looting the entire place. I'm just going to try to hit a few spots here and there to... I mean, I need to try to get some more rabbits. If I can find a deer carcass or something, maybe I can try to harvest that. Hey, what's up, Magic? Welcome, welcome. Oh, I'm not at the exit yet. I have to go through here. Oh, I still have to go over the trestle. Okay, that's right. Oh well. I've got saplings and some guts curing here and there. I don't even remember where everything is, but it's around. Hey, what's up, John? How are we all doing tonight? Hopefully good. I'm feeling a touch groggy myself, but once we get going a little bit, I'm sure I'll snap back. Everything will be fine. Conditions looking great compared to what it could be. Awesome. Well, I'm glad that things are going well, or that you're doing well. Let's try to get as much out of this torch as possible. Yeah, my torches are not in great shape. And if I lose this torch, like if the torch goes out, then it's whatever. I am going to try to conserve my matches, but Coastal Highway has a fair amount that is possible to find. I don't know that there's guaranteed matches in specific spots. I honestly don't know, but there are lots of places to potentially find some. There's a bunch of fishing huts, there's a lot of buildings, and yeah, so I would like to actually... I don't know what my overall plan is. I just said let's go to Desolation Point, and then I think I wanted to head back towards Mystery Lake, because I want a bow. I'd like to have a bow, and like I said, I've got guts and some hides curing in the ravine and some saplings, and then I think at the hydro dam there's a bunch of stuff. And oh no, you're fine, John, don't worry about it. I'm kind of I get a little bit behind looking at chat, so I apologize if I'm a little slow also, but it's totally fine. I'm gonna hopefully I can manage. Yeah, right here might be okay to drop this. Okay, good. Sometimes I worry that I'm going to drop the torch on this trestle and it's going to just fall through. Much like myself. Okay, auto walk is not on. Oh, goodness. I know I don't like looking down either, but I want to make sure I'm like center frame on these rails as I cross this. And now I'm actually warming up in the wind shade. This is very good. It's still snowing, so my clothing's getting a touch wet. I think the wind shade helps prevent the clothing from getting... Like, if it's snowing and you're wind shaded, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that helps avoid your clothing getting wet. It's not going to completely prevent it. Hey, a piece of coal? Yes, please. But yeah, as I was going to say, I wouldn't mind going into Pleasant Valley and trying to head towards Timberwolf Mountain and Ash Canyon. A technical backpack would go a long way with me not having well fed. The bow will go a long way with helping me get well fed. Nope, no scurvy yet. I've had like a small amount of vitamin C in this run so far. I have not completely been able to avoid it, and my stomach wouldn't be quite so empty if I hadn't had 3 rabbits disappear. So I think I lost about 3 kilograms of rabbit meat. So that's around, I don't know, 1,500 calories almost. Hey, another piece of coal. What do I have for coal? Okay, yeah, I'm definitely taking this. Oh, that's right. How many birch? Got 9 birch bark, and I can craft another one. I'm not going to be drinking the birch bark, but I want to hang on to them. Now, which direction do I want to go? Normally, I would go straight down this way. Because then, actually, yeah. I'd like going over to that, shucks. Decisions. If I go down that way, there's a chance that I can get some rabbits. There's a house. Yeah, I think the scurvy might take, you know, quite a while to get. But that's the fun part, right? It'll be fun to see... Whoa, what's going on with that torch? Oh, I see. Okay. I am going to go down to this trailer. There's probably nothing there, but... I'm still going this way anyway. I'm trying to stay out of the wind. It looks like it might blizzard on me, because, yeah, the wind's picking up. Oh, I fell off that one time, the trestle, and it was a complete accident. It was not a test or anything. I was just not paying attention. I stopped and I looked up because it was nighttime and the stars were out and the moon. I was like, oh, this is pretty. I took a screenshot or something. I can't remember. I may have recorded it. And then like I was like this, and then I like moved a little bit and just my feet stepped like half a step one, you know, the wrong way, and down I went. So okay, I am somewhat concerned about my food situation. I don't know. I got a couple of pieces of coal by going this way that I would not have if I went the other direction, so... And there's... Maybe I'll find an article of clothing in here, but I don't really need much. I mean, a pair of socks. I need better socks in general, but... Maybe I can get some beef jerky. That'd be cool. Okay, nothing so far. Dog food has vitamin C. Doesn't? No, it doesn't. Oh my god, that's fantastic. I'll take the book because I'll probably help... It will probably help me start my next fire. More than likely, if I remember I have it. Now, how much cloth do I have? 14. Okay, that's right. I'm carrying scrap metal and guts because I wanted to try to make fishing tackle. So far, all of the, like, animal meat that I'm aware of has no vitamin C in it. I'm just going to break these torches down for a quick minute. Or a few minutes. The storm's likely to progress to the point where if I step outside I'll lose this torch anyway, but... Hey, what's up? What's up, Brat Rocks? Welcome in. Oh dear, I'm just, sorry, clearing my throat. Okay. I'm warm, I've got some water, so I might as well fill my meter up there. I need food. Does it have vitamin C? I mean, you would think it would. I just want to make sure it's not showing. In the game, it doesn't have it. So that's good. I'm going to hold on to it for now. Like, I'm not ready to go to sleep. I'm not even close to having enough. I'm not tired enough for it. How long for this bedroll? I do have a knife, but that's 34 minutes. How many matches? Let me just double check. Okay, I've got some... Alright, I'm just going to put this out. Use my knife. We'll get some more cloth. I need to... Yeah, let me double check some stuff. Yeah, I don't have any bandages. Oh my goodness.
I'm so hungry.
Yep, we're hungry. I know it. I would think, yeah, animals need vitamins too. I would think that that is accurate. Alright. 4 bandages. I'm going to make a couple more. I might find some, but I'd rather have too many than not enough. Seems like a good rule. Oh, you tried to do the goat down into the ravine? And, yeah, there are death walls. I'm not sure where the death walls are. I've been able to make that goat from the ravine down to, like, the ravine basin, heading towards Bleak Inlet. And the way I went seemed to be fine, but it is finicky. It depends which way you go, and if you're going, you have to be careful not to go too far, and... Okay, yeah, that's full-on blizzard. This is a, somewhat troublesome. Alright, I have a decent amount of fuel, so I don't really... Yeah, and I'm almost 10 kilograms over. Maybe I could repair something. Let's see if I have any leather. No leather. Okay. There's no workbench here. I guess I could sharpen the knife with all of my whetstones. My goodness. And I've got tools. I got all of the... Like, the only thing I don't have as far as tools is a hammer. Or, sorry, I don't have a hacksaw and I haven't crafted the bow yet. I forgot to look. Does this show if these different foods have vitamin C? I don't think it does. Because I made bannock and I ate some and I completely forgot. I didn't go back and look, but I forgot to see if I got vitamin C from the bannock. I don't think that I would, but... Yeah, there's definitely going... There are some... They call them death walls, I think. They're intentionally placed there by Hinterland to discourage players, but they're not anywhere... As far as I'm aware, they're not going to be somewhere that you're going to obviously want to go. Hey, what's going on, Tony? Yeah, I know, it's cold. It's so cold. And it... Okay, I don't know if the blizzard stopped. I haven't really been doing very much in this building. Like, I haven't spent very much time here, so I don't know that it would be over, but the shutters stopped rattling, so... Oh yeah, as soon as I go outside, it's gonna be cold. Like, even... Oh, sweet. Fantastic. I can't run because I'm too encumbered. Figures, but... Alright, let's see if I can go up here and just try to keep gaining elevation. Nice. It's not exactly an extreme shortcut, but I'm trying to save as much time as I can. I think I could go up and over if I wanted to, but... Just trying to... Because sometimes there's a wolf over here. Actually, I might want to get my flares out. Hopefully I don't sprain anything, but... Oh, interesting. Dogs and cats make their own vitamin C usually, so they don't need it unless they have an issue. But it's also in dog food anyway because carrots, pumpkin, and other things they might add. Awesome. That's good to know. Alright, I don't think I may have screwed up. I was trying to go up a little higher to go that way, but I can go this way. Sometimes there's a trailer. I don't know. I still get lost in the hills in coastal every so often. Okay, there's the trail. Oh! There's a deer. Is that not burnt down? Maybe it's boarded up. I don't know. Sometimes there's rabbits, though. If I can get a couple of rabbits over here, that would be great. Very, very helpful. Whoa, that deer went off fast. There's a rabbit. What does Buenos noches mean? Is that good afternoon or something? Good evening? Noches. What is noches? Taking these saplings. Oh, there's so many saplings. Okay, the weather seems to want to return to not being very good. Oh, terrible. Okay, yeah, the wind is picking up. Oh, I'd love to eat these rabbits. Come on, little hippity hops. I also have to make sure I don't get a... Oh, no chases night? Gotcha. I do not speak very much Spanish. Oh, is that a third rabbit, or did that just run over there? I think it just ran that way. Okay. Come here, hippity hop. Okay. Now this time, oh my god, it looked... That animation looked a little bit different. Like when I went to like grab the head and snap its neck. Oh, okay. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Nachos, right? Buenos nachos. Oh, I'm avoiding picking the plants because as far as I'm aware, all of the plants so far give vitamin C. The birch bark gives vitamin C. I'm just going to step inside this small little building here, and I'm going to harvest these rabbits entirely. I'm just going to use the knife. I would prefer to use my hands and not use the knife to get the hide, but it seems every time I go to harvest one of the rabbits or something like that, it just disappears on me. So if I just harvest the whole thing all the way through, then it can't disappear, right? Because it's completely harvested. I would have harvested the whole thing. Yeah, it did. It looked me in the eye and said, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you, rabbit." It still feels like a long time. The improvised knife isn't as quick as the hunting knife. There we go. And I do have my lantern. Man, I'm carrying a lot of heavy stuff. Luckily, I have this lantern. There's a can. I could... No, I can't get that metal because I don't have a hacksaw. Stump remover.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Yep. Okay, whatever you say, Astrid. There, we'll drink not that. I don't see any matches. This is a picture of... That is Camp Office, and that's Mystery Lake in... Well, in Mystery Lake. I believe this is also a Mystery Lake one. Oh, a picture of a bear. That's cool. I don't remember seeing very many pictures of bears anywhere. Yeah. That's the Riken. That's got to be the Riken. Back when it was not frozen and like destitute. That's cool. I like the pictures in the different buildings. Alright, anyway. There's nothing under the bed. Yeah, that sounds like it re-blizzard. Like it definitely picked back up. 21, that's more than enough. I could just eat this. I'd like to save the dog food because it's... Oh, goodness. I'm going to have to go outside. I'm going to need to start a fire. I want to cook this rabbit. I'm not going to eat all of it, but... I'd prefer to have it going at least, right? We'll see if it's a blizzard out. I could, if nothing else, I can leave it on the ground. I was thinking of sleeping without eating, but that seems like a really bad idea because I'll end up losing a bunch more condition. Oh, the snow's gone. I mean, it's still going, but it's gonna stop because there's no clouds. But there's wind. Oh goodness, heavy wind. Let's grab this rock. Whoa, 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 whoa! What? Did you heard that? That was a wolf. Okay, not good. That was definitely a wolf bark. I would prefer to eat this rabbit and not the wolf eat it. So... I gotta give this corpse its feather. Very clear night. Oh, the wolf is chasing the deer over there. I don't know if you can see it, but there was definitely... Oh, there it is. There's the wolf right down there. Alright, I'm gonna start freezing here soon. Okay, I was just trying to figure out which way the wind is coming from. Yeah, right here should be fine. I could scare it away, but I don't think the wolf continued following the deer. Also, that might be dangerous. I mean, that would be an excellent source of food. Like, I would absolutely love to hunt a deer. I've got the tools, so the only problem would be I can't... Like, the wolf might harass me the whole time, and I have no way of taking care of it. I just put a coal on there.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Nope, you won't be able to carry it, but you shouldn't have to carry it for too long. That's a 9-calorie piece of food. That is not a lot of food. Alright. Now, I don't think that wolf's coming over here, but it is good to know it's there. I do want a few more torches. But maybe I don't worry about it too much. I got 2 torches, that should be fine. I don't really have to torch walk. I'd prefer not to. Yes, I like to throw torches at wolves. It's right down there. Is that... There's another trailer right over here, I bet. I think so. I always forget where this house is, but there's another trailer, like, straight through the trees, I think. Over there. I could be wrong. Like I said, I think the very first time I played this game, I spawned in Coastal Highway, and it was on Pilgrim, and I was up on these back trails, and I remember it started to blizzard on me, and I almost died. Like, day 1 Pilgrim almost killed me, and then I was hooked. Like, this game had me. I was like, okay, this is the easiest setting, and I'm going to die on day 1. Fantastic, I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, so I grabbed a couple of torches. I might as well eat this stuff. I'm just going to eat the rabbit. I'm not going to bother saving it. It's not very many calories. Yeah, I've been throwing torches at the wolves, and that seems to be... It just seems to be what I do now. You can use the torch and a rock. If you have a lit torch, you can take the lit torch. That's a nice one. And as long as your torch is lit, you equip the rock. I mean, you could do this and just quick equip the rock, and sometimes you dropping the torch scares the wolf, or you can do this, and then that torch dropping it from your inventory doesn't make a noise. So if you drop the torch like this, that counts as you throwing the torch. And it rolls. Oh my god. And that, like, if you're hunting a rabbit or ptarmigan or even deer, like, it'll alert the animals around you. And if you're trying to go for the birds, then they'll fly away, and it's kind of annoying. I mean, it's realistic, but it is sort of like, you know, if you don't know that that's going to happen, or you might not recognize that that is why that's happening. Luckily, that deer did not get killed. I'll try to save the deer, but I've tried many different times with this game to reason with the wolves. Okay, woke up fully rested, still have some calories, that's good. It's not quite daytime. Let me do a little bit of note-taking. What is this place called? Where am I? Coastal Highway Cabin. I don't even know where that is. Like,
I could eat anything.
yeah, I know you could eat stuff, but we're not gonna be feeding you, Astrid. Yeah, I learned that pretty quickly, that if you have a torch equipped, you want to come into the... Well, I do some interesting things, I guess. I don't know if interesting is the right word, but if I have a torch and it's lit, that's always how I do it. I don't do this, or yeah, I don't do that, because it'll pick up your best torch, and I don't use my best torch first. I like to save these, because if you've got, let's see here, if I have 30% torches, that's equivalent to 90-ish%. But they weigh 0.3 kilograms, so that's almost a full kilogram for 90, air quotes, 90% torch. Whereas these two, that's 90% torch, and it's 0.6 kilograms because it only takes 2 of them to get the same amount. So if I'm using up the lesser quality torches, I'm saving weight in my inventory. Also, I recycle them, or if I have a fire going and I'm not worried, like right now I'm not worried about firewood. If I was low on fuel, or if I was in a bad position where I wasn't able to collect more, and I had a fire going, it's a blizzard or whatever, there's no shelter, or the shelter I'm in, like if I was in the cave in the ravine where I started, there was a blizzard, I had plenty of firewood, but if there was no firewood, I would want to try to get as much out of my resources as I could before I ran out of firewood. I would have broken down these torches and been okay with that, and then just restarted the torch collection later. I'm just going to pass time for a little bit. Alright, that should be enough. Where's the door? There we go. I just want it to be daylight. I suppose I could have come outside and... I want to use the charcoal. I have 2 pieces of charcoal, so I'd like to map this area because I have saplings here and I always forget where this is. It might let me. Okay, I'm getting pretty cold. What was that? It might have been the sound effect of mapping that I heard, but it sounded like hooves. So I thought maybe the deer came back. Alright, that's probably about as much as I can pick up without being encumbered again. It's foggy. That's awesome. It's morning, so it's pretty cold. And I lost half of my warmth bar by charcoaling, so I'm just going to sleep. I'm not tired enough, so I'll just pass a little time, and then I'll sleep. Hey, Turkey, how's it going, man? Cool, so I'm in Coastal Highway. I've got some more guts and rabbit hide and some more birch saplings. I'm at this trailer, or this little cabin. I don't even, it just says cabin. I don't even know. It doesn't have a real name. Alright, so what I'd like to do is, I might be able to sneak into Quonset. If I can do that, that would be okay, but I'm not going to risk too much. Trying to get to Quonset could be a very difficult prospect. I might be able to find a little bit of food. I found dog food, so I can eat the dog food. That'll be probably tonight's dinner. If I don't find anything else, that's about all I'll have. Yep, no, we're not eating food. Sorry, Astrid. She's going to be complaining a lot about being hungry. And that's why I make extra bandages. Although I don't think I'm gonna save those painkillers unless I find more. Who was it? Ralphie May. This might be a little edgy, but he's a well, rest in peace, but he was in my opinion, a very funny comedian, and he's from the South, and so one of the things he said was, in the South, we save our pain meds until we feel better. But I usually have rose hips, and rose hip tea works as a painkiller as well. The only thing about that is I'm intentionally trying to avoid vitamin C, and the rose hips have vitamin C, so. What is going on? Where are those crows? Are they up? What? Oh, this is the shortcut. Nice. Okay, so if you go up this way, there's a little trailer. I actually might go up here to this trailer because I'm already very cold. And then I can go over to the... If you go up to this trailer and then you keep going... Oh, that's a lot of feathers. You can get to the Cinder Hill coal mine. I'm not terribly interested in that yet, because I'm trying to go that way. Oh, come on, really?
I can't feel my hands.
Oh, you can't feel your ankle. Well, you probably can feel the ankle, because it's in great pain, but... Yeah, I like Ralphie. Ralphie May is a good dude. Or was, anyway. It's sad when he passed, but... Very funny guy. No scurvy risk yet. I have been able to avoid the scurvy, or the vitamin C, but as you can tell by my food meter, it's been difficult without a bow to stay fed. Alright, so,
Wait. I'm so cold.
just so you know, Turkey, I think it's Turkey, right? You're in Coastal Highway looking for a hammer? I'm not trying to spoil anything, but I found a hammer at this trailer once. It was just right here. It's not here now, so it's not there every time, but just wanted to let you know that is a potential spot for a hammer on Interloper. I think it's part of the new loot shift. Jerky! Oh, thank goodness. Beef jerky does not have vitamin C. I'm saved. I'm gonna save it though. I don't want to pick that book up. I have a book. It's actually that book. Just a different one of that book. Alright, fine. I'll take this one.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Is it? Is it over? Oh, shucks. Alright, well, I'm just gonna take a nap. And that hopefully will get me... Yeah, the wolf's not getting scurvy. Well, that's interesting, because you would think certain... I mean, that's an awesome fact about, like, dogs and cats making their own vitamin C. Like, they don't have to constantly be ingesting food that has it. That's a very cool fact. I did not know that.
I never thought I'd be dying from starvation.
Oh, you're dying of starvation every day, Astrid. And I'm... Okay, I drank water. I'm not encumbered. That's awesome. Just gonna sit here for a minute. Let me look at the map. Okay. Ooh, so this cabin, that's where I have stuff. And I've got... I would love to map more stuff, but... Hammer has lost its importance. Oh my goodness, you're right, Turkey. I totally forgot. Son of a... I am so sorry. I didn't mean to bring it up. I completely forgot. Too soon. Do I even want to go up to the... up there? I don't even know if there's a reason to go up there unless there might be matches. If I go down this way, it's going to be a lot faster. I really just want to get to Desolation Point, so I think I'll save up there. Oh, there might be a hacksaw. I do want a hacksaw, so I'm just going to sprint, whatever. So I'm not going to burn my calories any more than because I don't have any, so... It's not that bad out. Like, my clothing is pretty decent for interloper. Well, that's what I think. Google's pretty awesome. I don't know how we learned things before Google. Like, I learned a lot of stuff in school, but I didn't have a teacher or a mentor that would just constantly answer all of my questions as I had them. Alright, let me just get this out. On the off chance there's a wolf right here, because quite often there is. But not always. So there's the coal mine. If I wanted to go to Pleasant Valley, I could go through there. And there's, oh man, if you need coal and you're in Pleasant Valley or in Coastal Highway and you're near that cave, that's a great spot. I'm pretty sure I've seen people go in that cave and go all the way through it. If they had 0 coal and they picked up every piece, they would come out the other end with like 40, like 40. 40 pieces of coal in that mine. It's ridiculous. It was like you need the technical backpack and well fed and like the moose hide satchel just to pick every piece up. Hey, what's up, Thins? I think I'm saying that right, Thins. Welcome. Good to see you. So we're just having a casual stroll. I think those are the birds from the corpse over there. Oh my goodness. Now here's another trick. If you don't want to use the rock throw and you're concerned about missing, you can just get a secondary torch going. And that way, if your torch misses, you still have that torch in your hand. Or like you can, come here. You still have that other torch that you can have access to. Might be a little cheesy, but... Now, if I could get you to go the other way, that would be fantastic, please. I didn't even, I said I was going to go back the other... There you go. Thank you so much. Oh, that's right. I convinced myself that I wanted to check for the hacksaw. Did it run? Where'd it go? Oh, whoa, cool. What are you doing, parkour wolf? I've also had a wolf that was in scared mode. Like, I got in its way because I was trying to shoot it with an arrow, so I was having it, like, run towards me, and I was trying to sidestep into its path. And I missed with the arrow, and it, like, I don't even know if I drew the bow or not, but maybe drawing the bow aggroed it. But it came out of its scared animation straight into charge. Like, it definitely caught me off guard because of how it happened. Now, acorns. You'd think acorns had vitamin C, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna grab one of them and I'll do a little test here because I might need a fire to warm up. Yeah, I definitely don't want to get involved with a wolf struggle at the moment. My clothing's in okay shape. I'll take these these sticks. It's gonna burden me. Yeah. I know I can't sprint now, but I think there's burdock over here too. I'm pretty sure I already checked to see that burdock does give vitamin C, so I'm just doing a little test with this. Don't worry, I'm gonna get the scurvy. Or I'm gonna die trying. That's a little odd, right? It's like you could die of scurvy, but I'm going to try to get scurvy before that happens. And then maybe the scurvy will kill me, because honestly have no idea what the effects of it are. Like, if it takes 30 or even more days in-game without eating vitamin C, how much vitamin C will it take to revert the affliction or the risk? If I do get the affliction, like, what does it do to the character? I'm very curious about all of those things. It's like, and it's nice to play regular interloper, because I haven't done that very much lately. And it is still challenging, but it's also, compared to some of the other difficulties that I've played or custom games, it's not nearly as stressful. I mean, until that random incident that, you know, like a bear attacks you because you didn't realize it was there, or like you get a little too close to a moose, or, you know, a wolf ends up getting the jump on you. Now, sometimes there's stuff under this chair. But it looks like there's not. Yep, no hacksaw, no matches. Just some pork and beans. And then this. I will take that. Whoa. 2 arrows up when I'm crouched. I'm just going to start the fire. Just get the fire going. Get a different torch so I don't lose the match that I spent. Yeah, 1 bag of ketchup chips is all it takes, and then you've cured your scurvy. It seems that way, right? I mean, because how bad could it be? I imagine it's bad. Like, I've not really seen much details on what scurvy does in real life, but I know it's not good. Like, having scurvy is pretty bad. I don't know. I can't even compare it to anything. But I heard it's, like, really not good for your... Like, you can have your teeth can fall out, and lots of not pleasant stuff could occur because of scurvy. Alright, it's just a light snow. Once the scurvy is achieved, the next goal would be to get rid of it. I would like to not die from it, but that could be a challenge. That's why I'm saving all of these foods. Like, I'd like to bring these things somewhere I'm not sure where I'd like to set up a base. I usually like to go to Jackrabbit, but Misanthropes is also a good spot. There's some cabins that are just between the lake, or like the water, the ice, and Quonset, the coastal town site, I think. And those buildings, there's one house in particular which is really nice. Is just far enough away that the bear is not too much of a concern. Like, you could step outside of the Quonset and there's a bear in your face. Like, it's possible. Or, like, you turn left or right to look around and all of a sudden you're getting barked by a wolf. Like, those sort of things happen a lot at Quonset. I never use these books. I'm just going to drop them, whatever. Whatever. Books can stay here. I don't have guns. I don't care about the skill. That's 50 hours of reading right here that I have no calories for. It's a kilogram of weight that I can reduce. Like, maybe I'll get this rope going. What did I want to do? I want to do... Oh, did they fix that? Oh, nice. I think they did fix that. Like, the prepared acorns, you used to have to go to by hand. Or you had to, like, from this menu, you had to scroll all the way down to the bottom to get to the prepared section. Like, right here's the prepared large acorns. I'm glad they fixed that, because I know a lot of people, including myself, were like, I've got so many acorns and I have no idea how to do anything with them because I can't figure out where they are in my menu. Mental confusion? I mean, that makes sense. I would imagine any sort of vitamin deficiency could have ill effects in that regard. Okay, cooked acorn. No vitamin C. That's good. That's really good. Let's make some more. I'm actually very pleased that not every single plant has vitamin C. Also because I need these calories. So badly do I need calories. I can't stop every time to... Like, I can't hunt 2 rabbits and light a match every time I want to eat something. It doesn't make sense. Alright, I'm warm. I am still quite encumbered, but... the weather's not terrible. I'm gonna just pull a few more torches, and if I have... these bad ones, I might actually just push right back in the fire and not bother. If you go down to here, like if you go to add fuel, you can scroll through and see how many torches you have and what percentage they are. And they add a little bit of time. It's not a lot, but they do add... if they're ruined, they won't add any time. But for the most part, just about any torch that you have... Again, if it's like a 1% torch, it's going to add like maybe 1 minute. But a ruined torch adds 0 minutes. Okay. So this is not my best idea ever, because it is still snowing, but... oh, I can't even climb down the rope if I wanted to, but... symptoms of scurvy: muscle pain, fatigue, fever, loss of appetite, bleeding gums, tooth loss. Yeah, those 2 things, that's the scariness. Like, you could just, your teeth fall out, that's crazy. Rash, red spots, muscle weakness, weight loss, irritability. So, not great. Not great to have scurvy, that's for sure. I think this is a 15-minute thing. Let me look. So, I've got 19%, so that means I've got 19 minutes. Because I do believe a torch lasts... okay, so that was, it was like 12 minutes. So I think each percent is 1 minute on the torch. I could be wrong about that, because that would mean that a torch lasts an hour and 40 minutes. Is that accurate? I think that's accurate. Alright, so that rope is deployed. That's good. That wolf is not on my case right now, so that's also good. Now this is how I get down. I don't go around, I go down this way. There are multiple ways to get down from here, but this way does not require a rope climb. There is a strong chance of sprains doing it this way, but I'm also not sure if I can get to... You might be able to get to where the rope climb is. Where is it? Like over here, maybe? I'm gonna try and see if I can... Because, yeah, look at that. Boom. Normally you have to climb a rope to get up here. Or to get down to this spot. This can be the new fad diet, the scurvy. I mean, once your teeth start falling out, it's going to be hard to stay fed, right? Like eating food, you're going to need a blender. Alright, now if another way to think about this is because there's that rope climb there, and that leads down, straight down to these trailers, and there's rabbits down there. I'm not going the way I'm standing, but right down here, there's 2 rabbits. That's dinner also. And then just over the hill, or down the hill that way, is Quonset and the coastal or like the coastal town site. And then if you're really careful, let's see if I can do this. I might not be able to do this to get back, but you can just go down this way. Might have to go... Oh, I might have screwed up. You don't want to fall, but... Yeah, having teeth is really, really a good thing, right? I mean, of course, not everybody can... Or what am I trying to say here? Some people that don't have all their teeth, it's not necessarily their fault. Like, they might have had a bad dentist, or... had to have surgery because of an accident or something like that, but yeah. Okay, don't want to go that... Oh, shucks. Okay, I gotta go over here. Spider-Man. Just make sure the bear isn't gonna be a problem. Yeah, some weight loss, some this and that. I mean, like, I have muscle pain. I don't think I have scurvy, but it's like, it's a weird thing, right? I'm like, well, how often do I eat vitamin C? What part of my diet actually does include vitamin C? Am I at risk for scurvy? And it's like, I might just be thinking a little bit too much about it, but at the same time, it is, I mean, that's how I work. I'm like, I don't know something, and I ask questions. And I usually ask a lot of questions. Okay, where'd that rabbit go? There it is. I'm gonna put the fire here. See, now, I do wish I had that book, but this should be fine. Yeah, don't get kicked in the mouth. Good call. I had a crown when I was younger, but that was because I ate way too much candy one Easter.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, put a coal on and some cedar. And then I will drop a few things. There, we'll put those in there, because that'll save time. Put these things. I didn't mean to drop the bedroll, I want that. Drop the pry bar, the lantern, the this, the that, those. Can opener. I need to put the maple in one of these buildings. I could drop the firewood, so I'll do that actually. We'll do that, that. Okay. Now I feel a little more spring in my step. I'm actually going to start some water. Oh, right here. Okay, that's weird. It looked like the rabbit was trying to get away. I feel bad. I feel worse now than I usually do for killing these things, because if there was a feat for a number like killing rabbits, that would have been the first feat that I ever got. Not just the snaring rabbits, but the straight up throwing rocks and killing like snapping their necks. If there was a feat for snapping rabbit necks, I would have it. That was a hop. You saw that rock? It just bounced straight up in the air, it seems. Look at it. It went all the way up here. I'll take that one. I think on Pilgrim, all of these buildings are standing. I could be wrong, but... Alright, there's a wolf up top there. I don't think it's going to come towards me, but... Okay, right there. Right there. I never started the water, that's fine. Now, how long did it take? It took like an hour. Hour and 7 minutes to harvest the entire rabbit, so... And the wind changed directions a little bit, but it's not very windy, so... Some ketchup chips and I'll be fine, you got it. Oh, sorry. I'm actually going to stand here for a second and read, because I'm a little bit behind on the comments. So, after it's left untreated, your body may start to swell, and eventually it can lead to death from blood loss or infection. Okay. I don't know about you, but my gold summer body doesn't have swollen limbs. Yeah, that's right. I do eat vegetables and some fruits. I started buying apple juice. And so, if I drink like 6 ounces of apple juice a day, that should be enough, maybe? I don't know how much vitamin C one person needs, but... I also don't know how much I weigh, but it's over 200 pounds. I'm like 6'3" and like maybe 230 pounds. So I might need a little more than someone who's smaller than me, but I don't know how that works. Like, I don't know that a 100-pound person needs any less vitamin C than a 200-pound person, even though it's, you know, that second person is twice the size. You would think they would need twice the amount of vitamin C. But, again, I'm not a nutritionist, so I don't know how that works. Also, does the body store it? I don't know. I'm asking a lot of questions that I don't... I have no... Oh, I didn't even drop the maple. Yeah, I'm asking a lot of questions that I don't necessarily expect answers for. Alright, I'm actually going to take this. I'm going to take the spray paint. Yeah, right? Yeah, that's the thing too, right? Is that the fruit juices, for the most part, are acidic. So, yeah, orange juice for me is like, if I can drink orange juice, but I can't just, it can't be on an empty stomach. I need to have it with food. Otherwise, it gives me some serious problems. Because I have GERD, which is an acronym for gastroesophageal reflux disease. So, what that means specifically is that I get heartburn really easily, and certain foods make it more add to that more so than others, and so yeah. Alright, here we go. We're getting the whole thing, the whole rabbit and caboodle. I don't want to mess around. I don't really need the rabbit hides, but it'll be nice to have them.
Surrounded by snow.
Oh, and it's fogging. That's fantastic. That's very good. Okay, more. Yeah, definitely more on here. Oh, God. Don't say that now, bear. Or bear, turkey, whatever. Was there a bear? Did I just hear a bear? With this new animation, you would think that the... I'm not even sure how that affects animals. Oh, I actually want to keep those on here because that'll help me. If there's a bear, it's gonna hurt.
You barely walk with this much gear.
I see what you did there, Astrid. She can barely walk. Haha. Good one. This is a good one. I don't hear any signs of the bear, but I do know it crosses this way. Alright, I don't see it. Oh, I can't run because I'm too heavy. Potatoes? Yeah, I've got 5 pounds of potatoes sitting on my kitchen table that I have to deal with. I need to make those up. 20 minutes. Okay, add a little bit more. So I do want to pull... Oh, that's not a great torch. I do want to pull some more torches. I don't need that many, but if it's foggy and I already have a fire going, I'd like to keep the fire going. I'm just going to eat this because it's like almost no calories and whatever. If I could just get like one good torch out of this, that would be nice. There, 16 minutes, that's just fine. I'll throw one more stick on here and see if I can't get a good one. That's a good one. Yes. Don't worry, Astrid, as soon as I put the clothing back on, I won't be so heavy. I'm also going to need to pick up these... That's 2 kilograms worth of cooking utensil, or whatever it's called.
Where can I find something to eat?
Is there anything potatoes can't do? They can't drive a car. At least not yet. As far as I'm aware. I can drop some of this water also. Okay, put the clothing back on. There we go. Try to get this torch going. Okay, good. I'd like to check into that other house. I need to put these things back into this house. Or this cabin, whatever it is. Now, I don't know that this is going to mark because of the fog, but it might not be. Okay, good. I was going to say the fog is not so heavy that it won't allow to do mapping. A heavy fog, it wouldn't have. Like, it would have spray painted the house, but it wouldn't have shown up on the map. No, that's cured. I want that.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Okay. I'm going to put the water outside of this cabin. Usually that's something I do is I'll either put the food and or water outside of a location, especially if there's multiple buildings. If I don't have the spray paint, because then that gives me an indication, okay, this house might have something inside of it. But it's also good because if you're in an area and you're like headed back because you know there's stuff there, you can grab whatever you need from outside. This is just how I do it. It doesn't mean that it's the best way to do the thing. It just is a way to do the thing. So yeah, I should have made these pork and beans, son of a gun, whatever. I'm going to drop these and they can stay here. I just wanted the cooking point for the, because I have the can opener, so it would have helped me along my road towards cooking 5. Latkes? Did I say that right? I'm not sure what that is, but it sounds interesting. I like food. I could grab some of these books. I don't like carrying the books as much because they're very heavy. No. That newsprint is probably going to confuse me if I come back in here at a later time. Now, let's see if I can... Come on. Up. You go. Up, 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 up. Okay. There we go. I'll just put my boots on the bed. You can fall into these boxes. If you do that, you can fall inside that cardboard box. And then the only way to get out of it is to break the cardboard box down. Fried potato pancakes. Oh, you had me at fried potatoes, and then you add pancakes. Definitely have piqued my interest there. That sounds delicious. Ooh, pineapple juice with like the OJ? I'm reading comments all out of order. I'm sorry. I do eat quite a bit of potatoes. Potatoes and carrots and broccoli, and not like every single day with those vegetables, but like I don't eat very much fruit. I don't think strawberry jam counts as fruit, but I'm not sure. Okay. Awesome, awesome. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked here. So, I'm gonna go down this hill. I could go that way. There's another, like, trailer, and there's some... But that's where the bear cave... There's a bear cave over there. And if the bear's out and about, I'll end up probably aggroing it and having to, like, get around it. So, but there's acorns over there. Or oak trees. I don't know how many acorns there are, but there's some oak trees, and then there's like another trailer, and beyond that trailer there's a little patch that might have saplings. And I think some more like reishi or rose hips, something like that. Yep, not quite to where the coastal town site is, but you can go down the hill here. It's a little risky because not every path leads directly down. There are some like straight drops. Like this might be one of those moments where it's a straight drop. Yeah, so I can still get where I need to go. I ran down this hill once because a bear surprised just surprised the life out of me. I just sprinted straight down the hill and the bear got confused and stopped chasing me. It was a very lucky situation. The Newfies? That's interesting. Where is Newfoundland? Is that... I guess I don't know where that is, so... I could go to that fishing hut. There's another fishing hut there. That's the Misanthrope Island. But what I'd like to do is find one box of matches before I get to Desolation Point. That's my main goal on the way. That's why I need to eat food. My character can't starve forever, but... It's a very dangerous area. A moose can spawn, a bear can walk through, there's all kinds of wolves. Yep. And then there's a third fishing hut over there in the fog. But this house over here, it might be, no, I don't think it's burnt down. Okay, good. It looks like it's still standing. It's not this one. This one's obviously burnt, but that one. Just over these little mounds of snow. I had like boneless chicken bites for dinner, so you're talking about food that is a little bit, like, quite a bit more substantial, and it's making me hungry again. I just need to up my variety. Like, I like to cook, I've just not experienced, so I don't, and I'm not good at coming up with ideas very well. So, like, I'm the type of person who, well, before I met Joe, you know, bachelor life, you're looking at somebody who would take, like, deli ham and dice it up and put it into rice. And, like, put the rice in the rice cooker, and then once that's done, throw the ham, leave the rice cooker on, and then, like, throw, like, Italian dressing in there. And that was fancy for me. I might have to look that up, though. Ooh, more salt. I mean, I don't really need this much salt on me, but... I think I'm going to end up spending the night in this house. Alright, let me actually drop this. There's still time left in the day. I'm going to go back outside real quick and mark this building with the spray paint. Even though it doesn't have a lot of stuff here, like, if I am going to spend any time in this area, anything that I loot, I'll end up taking back to this house. Except, like, because Quan said it'll be okay to leave some stuff, but for the most part, I don't know that I need to drop my torch to use this. Oh, what was that? That was weird. I just don't want my torch to go out, because I know, like, if you have a torch in your hands, okay, it's too foggy, it didn't want to register that on the map, whatever. Yeah, so if it's an Aurora, and you see one of those, I forget what they're called, like those memories, like you go up to the computer, oh, nice, antiseptic, I don't really need, but... So anyway, if you have a lit torch, there's certain animations or processes that you can do that will auto-engage your character when you select them, and by doing so, if you're holding a lit torch, it'll put your torch out. So I don't think it does that with the spray paint, but I don't want to try it at the moment. I don't want to make sure. Yeah, the diced ham and rice is pretty good, although the only problem with that is, again, like I said, I didn't do very much fruits and vegetables, so I guess you might be able to say in the Italian dressing there might have been some vegetables, but not really. It's like there's essence of vegetables. I'm going to want to drop a few things off here. Like maybe some of the whetstones. Oh, thank you! Thank you, thank you. That's what I wanted. Awesome. Now I don't have to stick around. I'm going to spend the night in this place. This is actually really good timing because my energy level's at a good spot. The time of day is good. I'll take those, I guess. I don't need either of those, but that's my third hockey jersey, so that's cool.
Barely walk with this much gear.
Almost 2 liters of more matches. Oh my goodness. Yes, I like this house. Thermal underwear. 2 books of matches. Like this, the matches in here, that was random. I think this might be... These matches might always be here. I don't know that for certain. If I wanted to, I could start a fire because there's a fireplace. Which is another reason why I like this place. I think I never really stayed in this house very much until... I forget which one it was. Was it Loon's Mod Stew? He had his mod series with the Long Dark. It was where he was dealing with temperatures somewhat equivalent to like the moon of Jupiter or something, like negative 100 degrees Celsius or more or something like that. But he stayed in this house because it had all the essentials. Like it had the indoor fireplace, it was close enough to the water for the fishing hut and all these other things, so it's a really good location in my opinion. It is close to a bear spawn, so you have to be careful. But it's actually close to 2 separate bear spawns. Oh, is it? The Thing? The movie The Thing? I didn't realize. They're in really bad shape. This is actually in better shape, nice, than the one I have, so that's good. Oh yeah, and the bed is a plus 8 degree bed, so that's nice. And it's 1 degree in this house, so I'm going to take these clothing items off. I should probably eat this dog food. Ah, shucks. Okay, so... Oh, I'm doing that because I want to use the can opener, and the can opener is lower quality. So if you, I don't know. I think Dave McD told me about that once, and I didn't register what he meant because I was like, okay, yeah, I want to make sure that I open these cans. I guess I don't need to open them. But you'll get more out of your calories. If you have cooking level 3, which I don't think I do, not quite, then you don't need the can, like you don't need a can opener or any tool to open the food. Like you won't lose anything, but you also won't get the recycled can back. Oh, wow. Okay, so that seems like a lot of vitamin C. 90 milligrams and then an extra 10 milligrams per 10 kg that you're overweight. Interesting. I do want to start doing that. I usually make boiled potatoes and make mashed potatoes out of them. So I definitely need to up my potato game. Big stretch. How about you repair some clothing instead? Let's go from this menu so we're not staring at naked Astrid. Oh, that's right. I do want to go to the Quonset. Although I suppose, isn't there a... There's a workbench in the mine going towards Desolation Point, right? I could be wrong. Yeah, I think I'll repair these jeans one more time. Nice. And then what else could I do? I could do the socks, because they're the only socks I have. 15 minutes is not too bad. It's probably going to ruin the sewing kit at this rate. Okay, good. Oh, I have to remember to grab... Oh, I already grabbed my tools. Okay, good. Knife. Hatchet. Okay, very good. 100% socks. It sounds terrible outside. Normally I would put these in a container somewhere, but I'm not sure which container I would want to place them in. Maybe this one? It'd be cool if there was like a drawer or something here for the firewood. Otherwise I just end up throwing it on the ground. I usually use... Actually, yeah, they're like a refrigerator. If a building has a refrigerator, that's what I'll store things in. Besides the food, I don't put the food into refrigerators. Or any container for that matter. Okay, nice. The extra matches is fantastic. I wish you could drop stuff out of the inventory instead of... Like while you're in this menu. If you could drop things on the ground, that'd be convenient. I don't think the salt deteriorates. Like, it doesn't drop in condition, but I don't want to risk it. One of those, I guess one of these. That's about all I can really justify leaving here. Mutated wolves? That sounds scary. Oh, that's right. How many cloth? 15 cloth. That's reasonable. Come on, Willow. Lie down. Good girl. Oh, yeah, get your water. Whatever you want. Okay. I don't... I was like, yeah, get the bow ready. I don't have one. I'm taking my flare with me. I don't know what I'm thinking. That's coming with me, too. Whatever. You never know when you're gonna need to sharpen your tool for an entire whetstone worth. I've got 3 of them, and going into Desolation Point, there is a chance for another one. That's fine. Quonset might have some food. Okay, it's not a blizzard. Just leave a little water behind because I can pick some more up. Lots of sticks over here too. Don't see a bear. Don't see a moose. Don't even see wolves. It's a little concerning. It's very cold out. Yeah, I'm wearing all my clothing too, so it's not like I'm... I can never remember. I'm gonna leave that there. Can never remember which of the visors have the like different notes in different places. I'm so bad at like I don't even know where all of the prep like those cache spots are, like the lock boxes. I don't even know where they all are. All right, I hear a wolf. They might be on the lake. The Thing. I don't even know if I've ever seen that. Like, the movie, I definitely haven't read the book. I'm pretty sure there's a movie, right? I mean, excuse me, I know Stephen King has just so many books, and not every single book has a movie based on it. But I also know that quite a few of them do. Okay, so definitely no moose. I don't see any wolves. It's -5 in this truck, so I'm going to get hypothermia risk here soon. I just wanted to check these vehicles because you never know. They might find matches or like a soda. There's 2 movies for The Thing. Is it like a retro or like an old school and then like a remake or something? Sort of like It. Like they made the It movie from like the 70s or 80s and then they brought it back and remade it. Granola, soda, recycled can, more oil. Almost always these coolers are empty on Interloper. I wouldn't say that they always are, but definitely more often than not, those things are empty. I found water in there once, but I think that was in Mystery Lake. Or, Milton. Willow, go lay down. I have only been streaming for an hour and a half. I'm not even close to done. Lie down. Oh, what was that? That was a particle. Ooh, candy bar. That looks like it's ruined the container, like the candy wrapper. They just stab it through. That's funny. Oh, I will like that book maybe someday. Oats.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
I'll be hauling these oats. Oh, yeah, that is a bummer. Anytime they like a practical effect, special effect in a movie is like written over by CGI, unless it's necessary. Like in most instances, the practical effect would have to be very poorly done in order to have to justify redoing it in CGI. Otherwise, they would have just never tried to do it with practical effects, right? That's the way I see it. I don't know if how accurate that is, but I also am not really big into the movie industry. How movies are made is fascinating, but I don't know very much about it. Now, is this going to be potable? Sometimes the water in here is potable. Oh, very nice. Almost a full liter. That is good. I have not found matches in here. Or a hacksaw. I don't even know if I'm going to find a hacksaw. Another whetstone. That's good. I was not expecting that. There is a hacksaw. Yes. And it's in decent shape. I'm glad it wasn't a hammer. Sometimes there's a hammer in here instead of a hacksaw. Or sometimes there's nothing. Hey, ketchup chips. That weather sounds still bad. Don't think it was a blizzard, but it might turn into one. Come on, soda. Beef jerky. What else is there? I forget what other foods there were. Like, I guess, yeah, the dog food. I'm trying to think of the other, like, old world food. The stuff that you don't have to make yourself here or harvest on your own. That does not have vitamin C. There's the dog food, the soda, the beef jerky, and I know there was more, but I'm forgetting. Maybe the crackers? I don't think I have crackers on me. Oh, the chocolate bar. Chocolate bar does not. Okay. Soda does not. This does. That's interesting. What is it? The ketchup that gives it? Or is it the potatoes? Or maybe a little mix of both. That has the vitamin C. Oh, that's right. Something under the bed. Good call. I forgot about that. And while I'm here, I'm going to use one of those workbenches and make myself some fishing tackle. All right, I see the recycled can, but sometimes, yeah, there's something hidden behind it. This time it's a granola bar. I'm leaving all of these, like, wires and these things. I'm not going to be doing the Tails missions. Not as, anyway, not as a priority. Oh, that is great. Extra cured gut. Maybe I can get another hook. Alright, so I think I have one hook. Okay, so there's one. I'm not making a lure. I'll make I'll make 4 fishing line, and I'll use one of those metal for the hook. Wait. I don't like this. Like, I don't understand. Like, I can't get it to go back. Hold on. I have a tool in my inventory, but it won't let me. Or do I not have tools? I got 2 different tools. That's very annoying. I don't understand. There. See, like, I couldn't. Once you switch to how many do you want to make, if you don't hit that first, like this, you can't switch back. Like, it's not letting me switch back. You have to do some sort of inventory manipulation. It's very annoying. It makes 0 sense to me why you can't just flip it back to, yes, I want to use my tools, but that's fine. I'm going to do my best not to complain. I'm going to try to... Actually, I'm going to leave one of these toolkits here. Alright, what is this? Is that nothing? It's a speck of dirt? I didn't search this place with a light. Usually I would. Yeah, we'll leave these tools here. What else could I leave? I guess a whetstone. And a liter of water. I'm still very encumbered. Okay, what else? Oh, these cans. I don't need those. Maybe someday I'll go into Blackrock and get the, oh, whatever the heck they're called, the noisemakers, and then I could craft noisemakers, but I am not terribly interested in doing that. This I can leave.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Okay, now I'm not encumbered. Awesome. Yeah, maybe they might fix that. I think what I usually end up doing is you saw how I went into like the clothing area? Like you scroll down in that menu of crafting and then you select to like view a different item to use, like to craft. And then you click on it. You don't have to craft it, but usually by clicking on it, it resets. And that's what I ended up having to do in order to get it to let me use my tools. It saved me 10 minutes, I think, or 5 minutes. It wasn't a lot of time, but the main thing is it saves... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter because I don't have any calories to worry about, but it saves calories. I picked the worst feats for this run. Like, I picked the efficiency machine, so like it takes less calories to do stuff, and like I burn less calories while sprinting, but the reason I say I kind of wasted my feats is because neither of them do anything if I don't have calories to begin with. Okay, let me think about this. I'm going to bring the food inside. Yeah, the time is the most important thing. The calories is also good, but I'd like to try to get off of this map sooner than later. Okay, chocolate bar I can keep. Chocolate bar is likely to give me a bad case of food poisoning. Okay, these are good. It's not a lot of water. I might take a little bit of this water. What else could I leave behind? I guess some of these clothing items. I don't need these. I've got cloth. I got 15 cloth. That's enough. I don't really need the cloth. I suppose the feathers aren't very heavy. I have every single tool that I could possibly want. Oh, okay. The oil. I'll take the one I've used a little bit of. We'll throw that up here. I want to keep these things on me because I still don't know if the bannock gives vitamin C, and I don't think the oats do, but they might. So I'd like to keep those on me for now. Also, they're just emergency food. If I really need to start eating food, or like if I get into a struggle or something, like get mauled by something, and my condition is really low, and I can't afford to starve. Even if I don't go for well fed, it'd be really important to be certain you have the food you need. Alright, I think I can just sneak between those wolves and the coast over here. Because it's time to go to Crumbling Highway. I'm actually not going to do that. I'm just going to go on the road. I can't run. I am too encumbered. Okay. Okay, now I can run. 3 stones is good. I used to carry 5. 5 used to be the number that I selected, and I was very happy to have that many rocks on me at all times. But 3 is fine. 1 would be plenty if I was just trying to have the torch and rock trick. There are some rabbits over here, but I don't like hunting these rabbits. Like at the... I forget what that area is called. There's the fishing hut on the right-hand side. Is that a deer? What is that? No, that's another wolf. There's 3 wolves on the right, and then there's... Yeah, that looks like a wolf. Also, what is it doing out there? All by itself. Or maybe that's the one that likes to hang out around this little... I don't know what you would call that, a hamlet? It's 3 burnt down buildings. Just a bedroll check. Always important. I don't think I've set down the bedroll in a while, but... Oh! I think that deer is... Sorry, my heart rate's starting to go up. I've been mauled so many times in this particular spot. From a bear, because the bear will walk straight through here. So like there might be a bear up there right now and I just won't know it. Oh god, okay, there's 3 more deer over here. That's good. Oh, that's where the place is. It's not right. This isn't even it. Yeah, this is not a... This is probably a ravaged deer, but my guess is that there's nothing to harvest. Oh, there is. Oh, it looks like I'm harvesting it. Not going to worry about the guts, but I do want the hide. And I definitely want the food. That's weird. I've never seen this out here. This far. Like, I've never...
Come on.
Yes.
That
Oh,
didn't work.
it's a good thing I got 15 tinder plugs. Come on, this time's the one, right? This time we're gonna make it work. I just realized that I have the... Let's just move it like this so we don't have the deer's hind end staring at us from under my arm. I should have done the Murph trick. If the fire doesn't light too many times in a row, you just back up and you spin around a couple of times. That seems to work. Or you can just yell at it really, like, or you like throw the torch. That's a bad idea. It's not a good idea to throw the torch. If that wolf was any closer, it might have noticed it, that I had done that. Okay, a piece of coal. A little bit of for the fire time. I probably could have done a little bit of water. This is cool. I've never used the hacksaw on the carcass before. That was cool. Alright, let's hope that the bear does not... Nope, nope. That's not what I meant. Yeah, let's hope the bear doesn't show up. And the fog is starting to lift a little bit. So I need to get this this hide off of here as quickly as possible. 30 minutes I should have. I'm going to use the knife because I don't want to wait. I think it is. If ever I have, and again, not to say that I'm trying to start merchandise or anything, but if, oh, the fog has thickened significantly. If ever I have merchandise, one of the first things I'll have is a shirt that says it's nice to have a hacksaw. And then, whenever you end up doing merchandise, I'll be the first to pre-order one of those, oh look, a stick shirts. I'm gonna harvest these, whatever. It'd be cool if the animation, like the frozen animation, would go away as you're harvesting. It's still saying 80%, 90%. Like, I spent 30 minutes on that. And it did not show, like, it didn't freeze, or it didn't thaw at all. Alright, now we're going to have problems, because this
pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Those wolves are going to try to come towards me. If this bear is here, I'm going to let it have the guts. Also, that didn't seem like very much food. That was almost 2 kilograms of deer meat. Right, Magic? Definitely. If it wasn't for the fact that you need a knife or a hatchet to craft a bow, I never would worry about it. It would be, I would have the hammer and the hacksaw, and that's the only thing I would need. Because you can use the hacksaw to harvest limbs, right? You harvest a cedar or a fir limb, and as long as you have some sort of tools, like quality or simple tools, you can fix a hammer with one piece of fir, again, if it doesn't fail, and then you could fix the hacksaw with metal. And I don't know that it's possible to completely exhaust all of the metal in all of Great Bear, especially since they keep adding maps. Like, you'd have to be alive for a very, 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 very long time in this game to harvest all the boxes, or all of the metal that's available. It would take a lot. And you can fix the tools with metal, and you don't even, it takes a while. It does take, I don't remember how many hours, 2 hours to repair a set of tools, but you can do it by hand, so you can do it at night. You don't have to have light to do it. You do have to have light to fix the hacksaw or the hammer. But anyway, so the hammer you can fish with. And the reason why I like using the hammer is because you can fix the hammer with 1 cedar or 1 fir wood. So that's sustainable. That is, forever sustainable. The knife and the hatchet, if you're on Interloper, you have the whetstones, but they eventually run out. So unless you're crafting more, which is probably the way to go, is you just continue crafting instead of, or you can go into Bleak Inlet or Black Rock get to like there's a milling machine, right? Or like a metal work. What do they call that? Maybe it's not a milling machine. Whatever it is, you can fix your stuff there. I don't think you can fix a pry bar. It's like I know that a lot of people like to use pry bars for fishing, and it's not a bad idea because there's a lot of pry bars in the game. Hey, what's up, Michael? But yeah, so like the easiest things to repair, in my opinion, are the hacksaw and the hammer. So, but once you get harvest level 5, the hacksaw isn't as efficient. It's still pretty good. Like it's like a little bit less efficient than using an improvised knife for harvesting meat. And like the guts, once you hit harvest 5, you can almost harvest just about anything by hand, and it'll be better than using any tool. But the hacksaw would be the best way to go for harvesting meat, pretty much no matter what. Alright, so no bear. That's good. Oh goodness, yeah, running into a randomly running into a bear is probably one of the scariest things in this game. Especially when you're like not expecting it. Like if you even like so if I had run into a bear out here, I'm half expecting it because I know that there's a bear spawn, but like being in a new area where you don't know where the spawns are, yeah, you might need a new set of drawers. Also, no saplings over here, not even one. Alright, time to annoy some wolves. I don't have very many torches. I'm actually warm right now. That's awesome. I would not be warm if it wasn't for the torch, though. It'd be -1 degree. I just need to get to the basement. If I can get to the basement, then I can drop these guts in this hide off, and then I won't have to worry quite so much about the wolves being all over my case. I suppose I could start a fire and grab some more torches, but right now my character is a little encumbered, so I don't know if that's a good idea. Hello, Lazo. Is it Lazo? Am I saying that right? Welcome in. Yeah, slightly encumbered, but I think it'll be fine. I can start, like, if a wolf aggroes me, I can start a fire, like, right then and there, instead of doing the torch thing. No scurvy risk yet, but... New mechanic added to the game, you have to open the corpse first with a tool before... Yes! I was so thrown off by that, because I thought it meant, like, you couldn't harvest by hand at all. But, like, you could just, like, take the tiniest little sliver of meat, if it lets you. The micro harvest is going to be one heck of an issue, though. Like, I think that's one of the reasons the animation change happened. So you're less able to cheese cooking 5. I think that's great. Like, cause if you're if you're persistent enough, you can get cooking 5 by like day 2. Or maybe not now, but like before the update, when the flare gun was a lot more available and like the flare shells were really easy to get. You could hunt a bear with a flare gun. You could day 1 kill a bear, harvest it, micro harvest it, and then get almost to cooking 5 just from that first kill. I think Archimedes did that. He almost died. I think he died doing it, or almost died. Like, his character was on like 5% condition by the end of that, and he was like trying to do it in the first 24 hours just to see if he could, you know? It's not necessarily something he was doing every time. Oh, goodness. There's another deer carcass, like, somewhere over here. It's pretty close. I don't know if I'm going to worry about it right this second, though. I'm gonna have these wolves coming after me real soon. Yeah, that's good to know. That like if you steal a wolf kill, it counts as ravaged, and therefore you can harvest it by hand. I was very curious about that. Because if that was not the case, like killing a rabbit or killing a ptarmigan early game used to be one of the ways to get your stuff going. You know, get your guts real early, drop them down because you're harvesting the rabbit guts by hand and you get the meat and all that. But now it definitely makes early game much more challenging. Gonna lose this torch. Okay, I'm very glad I didn't try to harvest that other deer because it looks like it's clearing up. Yeah, this fog might vanish on me completely. I'm gonna have to start another fire because I'm about out of torches. Yeah, the hide, definitely not. The bird is a little, maybe. I guess it really depends on how thick that skin is, but small game birds, it would be a mess, but it wouldn't be impossible. Like a rabbit hide, I can see it being more of a struggle. Definitely a deer hide or any bigger animal. Definitely, because they've got a thick layer of skin. Like, they have the skin and the fur, and then usually there's like a layer of fat. And all of that is like, I've skinned a deer before, and I was using the sharpest knife I had, and it was still... The knife went through it really easily, but it was still very difficult to get started. There we go. So more spray paint. I don't really need more than one can at a time. I don't have anything else to drop here. I guess I could drop the torches. I don't want to... I don't need the... I don't need the sticks. Like, my firewood situation actually is really good, so... I'll drop those. And I got 2 books. I'm not reading either of these books now. So that's good. That's much better. And I guess I'll drop a little... Sorry, I'll drop a little water. And maybe I can drop one of these things of... I'll drop that. Yeah. Right, it's actually, it can be faster depending on how small the animal is. It's almost faster to use your hands. You have to know what you're doing, though. So, I think instead of having to revamp the entire harvesting system, it was a good idea. I would say it's a good, you know, middle ground between realism and practicalness. Oh, do I kill this rabbit? I need to start a fire. I think I leave the rabbit alone. I hear another deer, so there's another deer carcass over there. I mean, I have a lantern, so I can get through the mine without having to worry about it. Okay, there's cedar wood in there. I'm just gonna start a quick fire. Sharp rock would work, right? So the thing is like how many different new things would they have to implement into this game in order to accommodate these good ideas? And it's like, well, how much effort are we willing to put into adding new things just because they changed something else? Okay, that's a nice one. Yeah, these are looking good already. I need to add more to this fire, though. 'Cause that's not a good torch. This is not going to be enough torches to get me all the way through the mine. And I'm going to be picking up a ton of coal. I probably will leave some behind. That's not a good one. Also, I might be... a little superstitious at times, but I feel like if you watch me, you'll see me. If I pull a bad torch, I'll move from my spot. I won't just stay in that same spot. And I don't think it actually is a thing, but to me, it feels like it improves my odds of getting a good torch. It might not, I might just be making it up because I don't have actual data. I saw somebody who, a Twitch streamer by the name of Nagatron. He does a lot of sciencey stuff. So one of the things he did was he made a bunch of fires, and he used all kinds of different fuel for it. And he was, he's like, well, how about we make like a 12-hour fire out of sticks, and a 12-hour fire out of reclaimed and coal and cedar and fir, and see if that makes a difference. And then he just would pull the entire fire worth of torches, and then he would do the math, add up all the different percentages of the torches, and then divide by the number of torches and get an average. And then he did that for each of the different fuel types, and he came up with like 33 or 35%, something like that. So the average amount of a torch that you pull is somewhere between 30 and 35%, something like that. Like, I've pulled a torch and it was at like 19%. But I've also pulled torches that were at 50%. So it makes sense, That's right, 30% is right in the middle of both of those. Oh, crap. Also, there's going to be beach combing. There's going to be deer carcasses. There's going to be a lot of good stuff in Desolation Point. That's a good question. Would the sharp rock count as a usable tool? I'm guessing you probably would only be able to use it on the small game, like the rabbits or the ptarmigan. I don't know that it would work. I'll take the book. I don't know that it would work on the bigger animals. So I forget who it was. I'm terrible. My memory's not as good as it used to be, but someone else had suggested the idea that maybe they allow us to harvest the animal by hand without a tool, but you would ruin the hide, as it were. So like if you wanted to harvest a rabbit, like maybe you could get the meat off of it, but you would no longer be able to get the hide, because in order to harvest it, you would have to ruin the hide to open it. I thought that was a cool idea. Alright, these... I'm going to drop all the coal here. And like 5 sticks. I think I'll leave this torch here. Yeah, so on the way back, I have to go that way to leave, so I think I'll easily replace the 8 coal that I just put down before I exit the other side. There we go. Now the only reason I'm going here is to drop off the hammer at the Riken. I'm not even sure I'm going to try to forge again here. I'd like to find more hammers, and then try to leave a hammer at each of the different locations. Like, it would be cool to try to go all the way to the far territories and get to Forsaken Airfield and get to that forge. Like, I'm not even sure where to find more hammers. Like, the fact that I found 2 is like, usually I only find 1 hammer, and I just don't know where the other ones are. Some creepy noises. Sorry, I'm reading and I'm not I think I either missed something or I'm not fully understanding what I'm seeing. Hold on a second. Harvesting a deer or moose outside would almost always draw a predator attack. I agree. Because yeah, that just makes sense. On the oh, sorry. Hit the microphone, that was an accident. Okay. Can't imagine getting through the hide with bare hands, right? Small animals, like, oh, I already read that. Okay, yeah. Small animals like birds and squirrels definitely are easier to harvest. Could be easier to harvest by hand, I agree. I think it was by the tail, but I don't remember. Oh, you had that's cool. You had like a book that, so I guess it would be like similar to the book that we have in this game. It was like how to harvest animals. There's definitely a way. We've been doing it for forever, right? For as long as there's been animals and people have been eating them, we've been harvesting them. So you would think that there would definitely be a, you know, a skilled way of doing it, even without tools. But that's the thing I was getting at, was our characters, when we first start, are very unskilled. I think that's a very good way of describing it. I know, we've got way too much coal. I'm probably going to leave even more at the entrance here. I can't help it. The loot goblin in me, I have to take it. I can't leave it behind. It's very difficult. I can leave it behind, but it's very difficult to do. Doing the sticky situation challenge and like forcing myself not to pick this stuff up, it's almost like I'm trying to make up for lost time. It's like, oh, I haven't picked up enough coal. I need hundreds of coal. Alright, sorry, hold on. I didn't finish reading. Whoops. Sharp rock would work. I think it would count as a usable tool if they did have one. Great idea. Also should work with wolf attacks. Oh, like the stone tool would work as like a defensive weapon. That's smart. Don't remember ever being attacked while harvesting. Oh, you're saying like while you're in the middle of the harvest. That absolutely makes sense. Because you're like, you don't have the same animation, so I was, yeah, that did make me a little worried. I was like, huh, am I gonna get attacked while I'm in the middle of this, you know, hour-long process? That's I like that. I like those thoughts. 28 coal. I'm gonna drop like 10 of it, or yeah, I'll drop like 10 of it. What is this? Searched. Oh, spray paint.
Trees.
No, we're not going to eat a tree. We're going to drink some soda. But we're not drinking the soda yet. Getting up to Katie's Corner is usually something I do on the way out of a map. So, oh, I'm going to need to start a fire, though. Because I'm going to need water. I don't think there's water on this map. Like, there's no toilets. So, there's no free water. You'd have to make it yourself. Alright, so check this out. Over here, underneath this sort of uprooted tree, is one of my favorite places on this map. I do not remember there being a limb here. I've never seen a limb right there. But yeah, right here. This spot, this is windproof. I've never had this spot have a fire go out. Like, I've had a fire going for like 24 hours at this spot. Through blizzards, all different wind changes. Like, this is, as far as I'm aware, unless you, like, build the fire up too high, like, this might not be the exactly right spot. I might have needed to... Like, I might have needed to, like, bring it down a little bit, like, in here. But, like, right in this little nook right here is almost 100%, as far as I'm aware, wind sheltered. Yeah, I'm going to make some water. But that's why I'm a little confused with this limb. I've never seen this limb here. I love making snow shelters right here. Like, you can make... I mean, you'd have to move the rocks, but... I put my snow shelter, like, right here. And then it's close enough to get the warmth from the fire. It's a really good spot. I suppose it doesn't do me any good to have the fire if I don't actually make the water. Whatever. I'll put coal on there. Yeah, this is a good spot. I try to look for different areas that are windproof. It can be tough to find, though, and some places you think are, and they turn out not to be. So it is always important to be careful. I guess is what I'm getting at. Is, you know, nothing's ever 100%, right? Until you know for certain that it's 100%. Yeah, well, move those things. It might not be a bad idea to try to harvest this limb. I'd like to get to the... I don't want to have to... I'm not going to make a snow shelter here. I would like to get to the lighthouse while it's still foggy. I think that would be a good move. I probably could have left the oil behind. Or maybe what I'll do is... Here, I'll do this. Make some bannock. I've got the water tablets, so I can turn that dirty water into clean water easy. Oh, good call. Yes, right. The lids from well, I don't have any cans, but yes, that's a good point. You always got to be careful with the can lids, especially when you're using one of these things, a can opener. Unless you do it, I don't know, I think there's a couple of different ways. I saw a video once that were like, you've been opening cans with a can opener wrong your entire life. And then they opened it a different way, and I was like, okay, maybe that is true. I don't know. Alright, there's another thing of that. Oh, I could make porridge.
I would do anything for a drink right now.
How long for the porridge? 3 minutes. I'm doing this because I want to check. It's very specifically because I want to see if I'm gonna have vitamin C from those items, and I've not made them yet, so... A Swedish campfire? I've not heard of that before. That sounds interesting. Okay, bannock does not have vitamin C. Good to know. I'm gonna go ahead and eat it right away because there's no sense holding on to it, in my opinion. All these other things are fine. Like, they'll go down in condition a little bit, but probably not as much as I would have to be worried about. Okay, this is really good timing. I wish I had some coffee. There's a nice torch. A fire in a stomp? Okay. Oh yeah, like you would think you could easily make any area wind sheltered here. Is that snow? That looks like a fleck of snow. Falling onto my happiness. Alright, it's time to move. Well, here, well, oh, I need that water though. Is there still, like, bad water? No. Okay, no vitamin C from the porridge. Okay, very good. Alright, it's time... I can't run. Okay. I mean, that's good news, because the porridge is also a warming buff, and it seems like so far, other than coffee... Oh, maybe that's what it was. Coffee's the other thing that doesn't give vitamin C. But, like, all of the other teas give vitamin C, so I've been trying to run around this map with no warm benefit. I will take some of these sticks. I don't really need that many because I have a lot of coal. Alright, actually I'm not going to take any more at all. I'm going to eat the elegant porridge. Oh, fire in a stump. Okay, got it. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. That's okay. I've been fraught with... I do lots of things, like my phone or my tablet loves to, I'll type something in and they're like, you didn't mean that, you meant this. And that happens to me a lot. Yeah, scurvy is going to be tough. I don't know, maybe I should let myself get a couple more frostbite afflictions just to balance it out. Like, have a permanent negative condition to... I don't want to do that because that'll probably end up getting me killed. I didn't intend to get frostbite, it just happened. And that was at that was like the first day. That was like the day I spawned in. Or this character spawned. I ended up getting frostbite because I went to 3 strikes, and I'm not even gonna go to the church. I'm gonna go this way. And there was a wolf that followed me to 3 strikes, and I got pinned down inside. And by the time I made it to the farmhouse, I was like 15 yards away, and got the affliction. All right, I'm not even gonna worry about this truck. I'm actually gonna go ahead and drink a bunch of water, because maybe that'll put me under, and then I could run. I mean, it doesn't matter. I can't really run that long. Yeah, the frostbite happens fast, especially on Interloper. It just happens so fast. Yep, there we go. I'm exhausted. Okay. I should try to start... If the acorns don't give vitamin C, then I imagine the acorn coffee does not give vitamin C. And it might be a good idea to harvest acorns. I know it's a process, and it would mean I would need to have a hammer, but I could make acorn coffee. That would be a smart move. Just want to get to the lighthouse. It is a little ways away still. I suppose I could spend the night... Oh, crap. I could spend the night in the mine, because I do have a bedroll. I hear the deer. It might be smarter if this... I would just prefer to be at the lighthouse. As long as this wind doesn't pick up. I do have flares. It's like, that's just one wolf, and there's bound to be more wolves. I think there's a couple of wolves that hang out in this area. Yeah, and this one's just going to keep coming back for more. Yeah, that's true. Like, your frostbite risk is like, okay, you need to have... Oh, really? Hammer time. Come on, hit him. No, get it off of my hammer. Oh, shite. This is bad. We're going to the mine. Just like that. I should have used the hatchet. Cracked it right in the face with the hatchet one time. Pop! I might have done it. Usually the hammer works, but it grabbed a hold of my wrist. The wrist that was holding the hammer. Smart wolf. Oh, it was on a hill too, so maybe like the torch, it didn't see it. And it's still out there, like it's not going to die. It's just going to be limping around. Well, I'm glad I'm not starving at the moment. This is where I would want the herbal tea and the birch bark tea. Like, I've got 10 things of birch bark, like, but they all have vitamin C. So this is what I was saying, like, if I messed around and had 2 additional bits of frostbite, that would be the amount of condition that I am currently at, would be gone. Like, as I was almost at full condition when I got into that struggle. Self-defense training, it was the green-eyed wolf. This is the green dragon wolf. That's fine. I should have, if I had just come up here to begin with and not tried to get to the lighthouse, I would have still been at almost full condition. So that's on me. I mean, if I go through this mine, I could go all the way to the other end, pick up another dozen coal, maybe get a little bit of food, who knows what else is in this mine, and get right to the Hibernia, because the Hibernia has matches. Oh, but my character is exhausted. I'm not even going to bother. I'll use up another match. Do I risk the moldy chocolate bar? I don't think I do. I don't think that's a good idea. Oh my goodness. Yeah, right. I've had less condition. Like I've been at like 40% condition, gotten to a wolf struggle, and the wolf. Oh god, I almost didn't take this. That would have been really bad. But yeah, I've been in a wolf struggle where I was at like less than half condition, and I one hit the wolf. Like it was all that happened was like maybe minor bruising and a sprain, and then the struggle was over immediately. And there's a blizzard. How's my clothing? Boots took a little hit. That might have been from the weather. Okay, the jeans definitely took a little hit. The no, I don't know. Maybe some of this is just from the weather. That's more likely. I'm gonna just harvest this. I'm not dead. I like to look on the positive. I'm not dead. I mean, if this was, you know, no recovery, that would have been pretty much almost game over. Like that would have been even if it didn't end the run, it would have been bad enough for it to be like, all right, well, this run is basically over. It's not over, but it's almost over. But with the new foods, you just gotta. I think there's a couple of different recipes that you can find that have like legit condition regeneration. There's some that boost your condition to like a higher number for it temporarily, and then like the prepper's pie. That's why it's so important to know where the abandoned prepper caches are, even on Interloper, and they're empty. That you might find like tinder and a bed, but one of them is going to have the recipe for prepper's pie, and I think it's not an easy recipe because there's a lot of ingredients that, you know, it might be difficult to get all the ingredients. Like, it might be difficult to get the ingredients individually. Oh, what?
Nobody needs this.
Oh my god! That's 100% Fire Striker right there. I didn't even get a chance to let people guess. I'm so excited. I don't think I've ever found a Fire Striker in here. I mean, I haven't been to Desolation Point that much since the Tales update. So maybe it is in there more commonly than I thought, but this is a lot of coal. I mean, this is actually a really nice time to have a blizzard. My person's very encumbered. Yeah, we're well over. We're like almost 15 kilograms over capacity. That's okay. This actually might not be a bad time to... Yeah, let's just go out here and make sure it's a blizzard. Nice, 100%ers are rare. Definitely rare, because like it could be anywhere from like 15% all the way up to 100%. I think it's a random chance for what percentage they're at. Okay, so there's all the saplings. I'm going to leave those. This is so loud. Actually, I have a better idea. The bear is not here because it's a blizzard. Like, there's no wolves out here at the moment either. There's actually going to be no animals outside because I walked out into a blizzard. It's so loud. I'm going to just not talk for a couple of minutes, maybe, or like a minute or two, because I don't want to be yelling over the blizzard. But I'm going to Scruffy's cave. Because there's a good chance that there are... I mean, Scruffy's probably in there. Like, I don't think Scruffy despawns in the blizzard, because it's not outside. But there's deer carcasses in there. I would absolutely love to have food. Like, I would love to have a full stomach for the next couple of days. I've got soda and, like, I've got some stuff that I can cook, which would be fine. That would work. I know we're hungry. I know it. And this cold is actually really bad because I'm going to lose a bunch of condition from the cold. Is this where the cave is? No, the cave's going to be over here. Oh my goodness. I wish I wasn't encumbered. I'd be sprinting this whole time. Well, okay, so if you're outside before the blizzard starts and it becomes a blizzard, the animals are already spawned in. They won't despawn. But if you're indoors or you go through a load screen, the animals will... If you're indoors and go outside into the blizzard, wait a minute. Okay, now I'm in trouble. I don't know where I'm at. Hold on a second. I think I have to go that way a little more. Okay, this is not good. I mean, it could be worse, but this is not ideal. Okay, I didn't mean to use the fire striker, but whatever. I was gonna use the accelerant.
Come on, fire.
But yeah, so like if you're... There we go, accelerant. If you're indoors and you walk out into the blizzard, yeah, the animals will not spawn in because they don't spawn in. That's a lot of coal. They won't spawn in during a blizzard, but if you're... Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so if you're outside... and then it starts to blizzard, they won't despawn. But if you are outside and they haven't despawned and you're in a blizzard and then you go through a load screen, they will despawn. We're gonna make some warming up food. I'm gonna use another coal because I'm barely warm. I've got so many coal, I don't even care. Wait, that's wet. No. Wait a minute. Are these drying near, like, not... Hold on a second. Let me look at this, because if these... Did they fix that? If this thing dries while I'm wearing it... Well, it is. It's... Oh, they fixed it. Oh, thank goodness. I was watching Loons' stream, right? And I was so very much like, oh my god, Loons, be careful of your clothing. That was yesterday. And I was like, oh, I'd feel so much better if I knew that your clothing was dry, but it looks like they fixed that. So these jeans and these boots, they should dry as long as I'm not in the snow, right? If I'm in the wind shade? That's interesting. I'm very glad if they did fix that. All right, let's get that, we'll get those. Gonna make some more. Need water. You can't eat the trees, but you can eat the bannock. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, thank you. Alright, that's good. Now I don't have to worry about that anymore, because that was such a pain. That was a huge issue. Alright, there was players that... Didn't you say that, Magic? Like, you got frostbite once because you were wearing clothing and like it wasn't drying like it normally does, and then Yeah, bad news overall. Now, how much over am I? I was like so very heavy. 41, okay, that's not great. Okay, I got plenty of torches. I don't need these crappy ones. Oh yeah, right? I had the same, I think I saw that as well, Magic. Like the fact that they're like, hey, do you want to make this thing? And you're like, hell yeah, I do. And they're like, wait a minute, I am not allowed to make this. More bannock. This is great for my cooking skill. I would normally want to save all of these things, but... Now where is that darn... Like, I don't want to walk too far that way because I'll end up falling into the ice, which I very much do not want. Okay, these things can hurry up and be ready, please.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Yep, too heavy to carry, I know it. I need the water. Now, I don't think you can reheat porridge. I'm gonna try. No, you cannot reheat porridge, and it's cold already. Darn it. I was hoping to use it as a warming buff. I still might. Okay. Okay, it's time to go. Where is it? I'm gonna steal some of these torches. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna leave the fire. Okay, so I was really close to where I wanted to be. I just got spooked because I wasn't sure. And all of the... Like, if I had kept walking, I would have lost so much more of my condition from the cold. So I don't think I was looking for the bear. I don't... Oh my god, okay, you heard that? Those rabbits? There's rabbits that spawn up there, and that was the noise they make when there's a bear right near them. Because the bear won't mess with them, but they will... The bears scare the rabbits. What is that? Is that a corpse? What is that? Oh, have a good night, Magic. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming and hanging out. It's always a pleasure. Okay, what do you got? Probably nothing. Tinder plug or something. Nope, nothing. Oh, there's the feather I gave you. Well, a different one. I normally avoid this cave. I've got plenty of time during the day, like, but here's the thing. I need another good night's, like, full night's sleep, so going around and messing around inside of this cave might be the right thing to do. Because I need the food. Like, I've got the, like, I've got more bannock, so I'll keep eating bannock, maybe. I don't know. There's a chance that I'll make a snow shelter over here as well. Because if that wolf is inside, I don't really trust sleeping inside of the cave. Sometimes the wolf's not in here, so I'm not always sure, but... So if I pick up these rocks, because they're in the way... Just make sure my torch stays lit. I have to help the rabbits, right? Willow, I'm not done yet, baby. Almost. So right here. Right there, snow shelter. Great spot for a snow shelter. Whatever, I'll leave some of these things out here because I'm encumbered, so... Don't need the hammer, don't need this. What is that from? I don't remember picking that up. I guess I don't need that or this. Oh, wait, no, I do want those. Oh my goodness. I know, it's heavy, I'm sorry. There we go. Now I don't have the water purification tablets to worry about. Because those things are a little bit heavy. Oh, that's what it is. That's that's the thing. You can drop like 20 coal. And it turned into a beautiful day. I'm going inside. I don't care. I'm going inside. I probably could have made a whole bunch. That fire is still probably going. Oh, yes. Willow is my dog. That's the... She likes to bark sometimes while I'm streaming. Because she's like, hey, pay attention to me. Or it might not be that specifically. It might be that she's like, oh, you're doing this thing, and she hears a noise, so she thinks that I'm vulnerable because I'm... Okay, that was weird. Because I'm standing here, or like I'm sitting here, I got headphones on, I'm not hearing whatever it is she heard, so... Eventually, like, she will almost inevitably make some kind of noise during one of my streams. She used to do that because I used to do recordings where I would record myself with commentary. I haven't done that sort of thing in a while, but yeah, Willow wants to help. She wants to help the bear chase the rabbits. That's what she wants. She loves to we have rabbits around here, and it's almost like she knows them by name because she knows right where they are all the time. She knows the spot. Whoa! Don't mind if I do. I'll take the charcoal as well. Why not? If that wolf is in here... Oh, and some dog food. Even if I don't get a single deer carcass, this has been a positive experience. I'm going to actually start the fire right now. Not with this torch. Unfortunately, I have nothing but time, right? I mean, the more time I spend doing things, the closer I get to scurvy, though. Yeah, she's almost pulled my arm out of my... She is a 45-pound dog. But she's a boxer, coonhound, pitbull mix. And she does not know that she's 45 pounds. She thinks she's 150 pounds. She knows how to pull. She could probably pull on a dog sled team if it wasn't for the fact that she's free. Like, she can't stand to be cold. She's not good at being cold. Alright, so let's do this. We'll cook up some ruined fish. There's one deer. Sometimes there's a second one. I don't know, what I used to do is, if I had more condition, it would have been a lot easier to try to accomplish this, but I would intentionally get into a wolf struggle and then hit the wolf with an axe. And let it bleed out. Because I don't think this wolf respawns. Once it's dead, I could be wrong about that, so I don't quote me, but I think once the wolf in here is dead, it doesn't respawn. She has quite a bit of muscle. Yes, she does. She's very good at pulling, as I was saying. Okay, get rid of that torch. And that one. I do want more torches. I don't need a ton of them, but I'd like to be able to throw some at this wolf. Yikes, it's like 10:40, so I'm got maybe like 20 more minutes where I can stream before I should call it a night. So what I'm hoping to do is finish cooking this stuff. 30 minutes for that. It's 8 minutes. Let's see, they should let me do, yeah, half a liter here, half a liter here. That'll be good. I'm just gonna eat the fish. Hopefully it doesn't poison me. If it does, oh well. Oh crap, that was a big fish. Still 126. Oh no! What? No! No, I didn't look. Fish has vitamin C. No. Oh, I just ate so much of it. That's gonna set me back on my whole trying to get scurvy thing. Well then. Okay, well, I should have looked. I definitely should have looked before I just went ahead and ate the fish. Well, maybe I can feed the fish to the wolf. Let's see here. Can I go down this way? Maybe. That would be a painful drop. What's up? Come here, buddy. Alright, whatever. I'll go around. Maybe I just bring the fish outside. I shouldn't eat it. I know, right? Darn it. Me and my... I'm too quick with it, I guess. Bark. You want some fish? Do you need vitamin C? Here, have the fish. Here, you can have it. Here, eat the fish. You don't want the fish? It appears you do not want the fish. What are you doing? What's the matter? You don't like it? Oh, that's funny. No, I've tried to feed a wolf before, and it did not go over well. Oh, I'm dead. It's over. No, please, no, I'm not ready to die. My clothing, it's dead. I'm good. Yes. Where's my torch? Oh no, this is fine. Everything's fine. We're gonna have wolf meat too. Gotta test the. Oh god. No, I hit you with a freaking axe. That's my blood and your blood. Wait, is that my blood? No, it's not my blood. This is fine. Oh my goodness. What did he do to my clothing? He ripped my... ripped my hands up. My goodness. Leave the cave. No, I'm good. The wolf will die. It's bleeding. I just need to make sure I don't re-aggro it. It'll bleed out. So I'm just going to be wobbling a little bit. Oh my lord. I very much would like to harvest that deer. Alright, it's bleeding heavily. Yeah, it's not dead yet, but it will be. Go away. No, you understand. I am not playing these games with you, wolf. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up a fire next to the deer, and then the wolf should hopefully. Oh my god, clear a path. I think you're right. Maybe I should just go away. There you go. There. That should hopefully keep it from running back in here. Like, it probably could get through here, but the fire might at least prevent it from coming this far. Look at those wolf footprints. And a tiny stick. Oh, I'm trying my best to go this way. Oh, Astrid. I don't know that that will work. I'm hoping it does. Why are you still after me? I'm not bleeding. I'm trying to go right, and it's not working. Alright, we'll see if it walks past this fire. It might. Maybe if we just both stand here, we'll stare at each other. I'll find out. There you go. I scared him to death. Yeah, you poor thing. I didn't want to have to do this. I really didn't. You kind of forced the issue. Okay, don't walk into the fire now. No, 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 no. No firewalker. Yeah, we're gonna have heart thumps, bumps, whatever they are. We're gonna be listening to it for a little bit. I got 3 hours on that fire. That's good. Oh yeah, I'm definitely weak. So that's an interesting thought, though. I'd never really considered that before. Whether or not, like, my condition, my overall condition affects how aggressive they are. I turned the tables. You got that right. Although it was a close call. Like, it was almost not. There. Now this is not. Did they fix that as well? So this doesn't help anymore. Like, this used to make it, doing something like this used to make it so that your stumbles were less. I think they may have adjusted that, which would be really cool. Oh my god, please do not go in the fire, Astrid. Yeah, that was kind of cool how the torch was right next to it, so at least it had a light to go towards. That was one heck of a. Astrid's been through a rough patch. I'll just put it like that. 24 minutes until boiled. I can get some more. I'm actually regaining condition right now. It doesn't seem like it, but my character is okay. That'll be good. My character is gaining health. I think they did fix it. Like, because in that animation, you can't, like, what I would do is, what I used to do is I would harvest a full kilogram, and then, you know how the meter would go by, like this, and I would stop, like, right there. Like, harvest a full kilogram, stop, like, right there. And then that would be 0.1 kilogram pieces. Uh-oh, my DualShock battery level is low. Okay. Oh my goodness, I think I might have to call it here, folks. Oh, please no, please no. Good lord, okay, we're calling it right now. I'm sleeping for an hour, we're gonna call it here. Oh my goodness. This will be a fun stream. The next stream I'm gonna be waking up with all kinds of mass hysterias, and I have to remember to get my fish. Okay, now does this have... Okay, wolf meat does not have vitamin C, got it. Okay, maybe I won't call it right here. I desperately do not want to die at the very end of this. No, not Bannock. I don't want to die at the end of the stream because I stepped into the fire. Go this way. Okay, maybe I'll wait just a little bit more because I want to finish harvesting this wolf. 50 minutes, that'll be fine. Yeah, cliffhanger. I slept the hour, so at least I saved. But if I step into that fire, I'm dead. It's gonna kill me. It'll be over. Like, there is no coming back from the... Oh no, and the fire is going out. The fire is... Is it out? Okay, the fire is not out. That was a close one. I know, the heart beats. Wait, did I only get one piece? I thought I got 2 pieces of wolf meat. I could have swore I got 2 kilograms off of that. Hold on a second. There was 2 kilograms left, wasn't there? I'm so confused. Did I only get 1? Oh, I did only get 1. Okay. Yeah, that was a close call. I got lucky, because sometimes the fire animation is... Like, as it's almost out, it'll fizzle, sort of. That was a big wolf. Was that a 6 kilogram wolf? I got 6 kilograms off of that thing. And these are full pieces too. I got 4 liters of water. Oh my goodness. Well, like I said, I'm staying in this cave for a little while, that's for sure. I got plenty of coal. I still got 20 coal sitting outside. Like, I haven't even looted this entire place. Like, there's more coal. Like, there's sticks and stuff to be had. There's a deer carcass. Like, I know I said I could get into a wolf struggle, but I didn't mean I was going to get into a wolf struggle. That was not intentional. I shouldn't be sleeping. I should be maybe passing time or something. Like I really don't want parasites. That would be not something I want. So there's still time on the fire. I've got so many things that I can do. This is good. The wolf's dead. I've harvested just about I should have put these down. There's still a couple of guts I wouldn't mind getting, and then yeah. But holy smokes, that was fun. I had a good time. Astrid cannot keep her feet still. 2 wolf struggles in one day. Let's look at this. At least I'm not moving around in the... Okay, so yesterday I was at 90% condition, and then I went down to 13, and then I went up to 36, and back down to 6. Yikes. And I'm at maybe like 8% condition currently, so... Awesome. The wolf home raid was very successful, right? Think it's staying positive. Heck yeah. Alright, awesome. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. Everyone, that was good. I had a lot of fun. I appreciate it. For the new faces showing up, I also appreciate you being here. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to be trying to stream on Saturday, and then I will be out of town for about a week during Christmas time, so I probably won't stream then, but there's going to be some more streaming before I leave town, so. And yeah, we'll try to get rid of these heartbeats. But this has been a good time. This is Strategies with Sasquatch. I'm Josh, and yeah, thanks so much for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Alright, thanks again. Alright, Willow says bye. Yep, she's looking at